Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Welcome to Horror Tuesdays. I am your host, Mr. Horror, and I am doing the first horror review on my channel. Welcome to Horror Tuesdays. I am your host, Mr. Horror. Today's movie goes all the way Today's movie goes all the way to 1988, and we are talking about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is my first horror movie review by me, Mr. Horror. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I freaking love horror movies. The blood, the blood, the gore, the stabbing, and the shooting, and the stabbing, and all that stuff. So today we're reviewing Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Why exactly? Well, there's been a lot of people dressed up as creepy clowns and scaring the shit out of people and pranking them. So why do that and review this movie? Now before I start the review, let me tell you, FYE tricked me with this cover. This is not the actual cover. When I bought the actual Blu-ray, take this off, and this is the actual cover. They took this and super glue it to this. So yeah. But yeah, on to review. Killer Clowns was produced and made by the Kyoto brothers. It all starts out, and the title pops up with bright colors called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The movie starts out in a nice small college little town. It's a Friday night. A bunch of teenagers getting beer and hang out at the most popular makeout spot. This one cop says, we got this one nasty, grumpy old cop that doesn't like the sound of this. See, there's one kid carrying groceries and carrying a stack of carrying bags of beer, and he says, "Little son of a bitch." Then the teenagers go into the local makeup stop, the little makeup spot. They get there and pretty much drink beer and make out with their girlfriends. There's two couple who are making out on a raft, but then we got two guys driving an ice cream truck, and they try to sell ice cream to get chicks. Clever idea, but not that good. The teenagers don't like them, so they start throwing beer cans at them. The two couple, Mike and Debbie, are making out on a raft, on an emergency raft, drinking wine, looking at the stars, and then out of nowhere, a bright shining star shoots down. But pretty much it was a meteor. It shoots down to Earth and turns out it was a circus tent. A farmer sees the shooting star. So finally we got this old man who's pretty much a farmer. He sees the shooting star and he thinks it's Halley's Comet. He talks to his dogs. We gotta get there first, and so he can be rich, and lots of people will come. They go look for the comet, and out of nowhere they find a circus tent. A very suspicious circus tent. Rain in the woods. Just rain in the woods. Isn't that a little odd? What the heck's a circle tent? What the heck is a circus tent doing in the middle of the woods? You can't really see it, but that's a circus tent. That's not what the actual tent looks like. The actual tent for the movie is more colorful, and so he goes on to investigate. He thinks the circus comes in town. He was like, maybe get some free backstage. Maybe get some free passes. He investigates, and he knows something's fishy's going on. He realizes there's no one around. No one's running the circus tent. His dog gets kidnapped. His dog gets captured and napped by one of the alien clowns. Then he starts looking for his dog, and it says the most epic line in the whole movie. Where's my dog? Where's my Pooh Bear? I'll tear this thing apart with my bare hands. He tries to tear the circus tent with his bare hands, but finally he gets electrocuted. He falls on his ass and realizes that this tent is wired. Falls on his ass, and then one of the clowns appears. He thinks it's a normal circus clown, but it's really the killer clown from outer space. He shoots him with his ray gun, and all you see is pinkness, and then the pinkness reveals later on. The two couples, Mike and Debbie, also want to investigate find the shooting star, but instead they find the exact same circus tent that the old man finds. They find the circus tent, and then his girlfriend Debbie will think we shouldn't do that. Is too afraid to go inside. She'll just look for the shooting star. They go in. Her boyfriend Mike think it's a European circus, but it's not. They walk through the circus tent and go through the tent. They see these three doors. One of them, well, they're pretty much like elevators. They go for one of those doors. It takes you to a room that's like a power. They go to this room that's like pretty much like that's like a edge, and you see like there's like a lot of electricity and light, and so I think that's how the ship gets its power from. Then they get out, and then they leave that room, and then they leave that room, and Debbie realized the shooting star. What are you talking about? The shooting star we went to go look for. We were in it. Her boyfriend Mike doesn't believe it. He thinks there has to be another inspiration. They see a shadow walking towards them, coming their way, and we all know what it is. It's pretty much the killer clowns. So then they go to another room that room that's full of cotton candy cocoons hanging. Cotton candy. So they go to a room with cotton candy cocoons hanging on hooks, and they see a big machine full of popcorn and switches. They hide around. Her boyfriend Mike thinks it's a cotton candy factory, but it's really not. She says, I don't believe in UFOs, but if they do exist, we're trapping right now. He pulls pieces of the cotton candy. It's a fucking human, covered in blood. One of the clowns comes in to store the cotton candy cocoons with the dead bodies. Apparently, these clowns, they kill people. Well, when they kill it, well, it also explains how they killed people, and these put people. So pretty much, they kill people and put them in these pink cotton candy cocoons. So they see one of the clowns carrying one of the cotton candies, put them on the hook to hang to like dry air and stuff. They go hide, and they see one of the clowns like doing his job. You know, being a killer clown is not that easy, you know. So they hide, and what do they see? They see the old man that got killed. No! So pretty much, The clowns spot him. They try to get out. He takes a popcorn gun. It's pretty much like a shotgun, but instead of bullets, it shoots popcorn. Why popcorn? Why popcorn? They literally say it in the movie. Because the clowns, that's why. They're chasing them, and 2 other clowns came out. And then another funny moment. Okay, get this. You know how like cops, they use German shepherds to sniff their way through to find the criminal or the thief? Well, these clowns take a balloon animal and make a balloon animal dog and sniffed it, literally comes to life and sniffs the people. They chase them down. They try to get to their cars. Then another clown jumps in front of the car, and then they get away. And then they go to the police station, and like, we gotta kill the police. And then she says to her boyfriend Mike, "I have a friend there. I know he will believe me." So they go to the police station. They literally try to explain everything, but first the police. There's actually 2 cops in this movie. You got the good cop and you got the bad cop. I forgot who was. The one cop was that dickhead in the beginning, and the other one is pretty much the good cop. The dickhead cop doesn't freaking believe about the whole killer clown things. Who's like, "I know you, you little fart." He goes to Mike and goes. He looks at Mike and goes, "I know you, you little fart." You hang out with the Terenzi brothers. The Terenzi brothers are the 2 guys driving the ice cream truck. And trying to pick up girls. And they fail miserably. But then they go to investigate. But the asshole cop goes, "Go ahead and make a dummy yourself. But you're not going to make a dummy out of me." And that happens later on in the movie, if you've never seen it. If you've seen it, good. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's really cheesy, and it's for that 1988 song. But the back to the movie. So the clowns are marching to that small town. So we got more clowns, and they're literally going around the town killing people. So pretty much these alien clowns have these little ray guns, and when they shoot someone, they turn them into cotton candy. That person ends up in a pink cotton candy cocoon, and later over time, that person I don't know how to explain it. When they're in the cotton cocoon, they come a part of it. They die inside the. But if you're in the cotton candy cocoon, you pretty much die, and usually they're pretty much they kill people with ray guns, and they store people for food. That's pretty much it. They're storing people. There's a bunch of great moments in this movie. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to go. There's a scene in the movie when one of the clowns comes off from a bus stop with a bunch of people waiting for the bus. He sees this one old lady, and this one clown literally looks like Bozo the freaking Clown, and he's performing a shadow puppet show. You got these giant, massive shadow puppets that come to life, and then later on, he makes a giant T-Rex and eats the people and stores them in his popcorn bag. These clowns are freaking medicine. Like, these clowns are freaking beyond scary. I used to be afraid of this movie. I used to be afraid of clowns, but then by watching this movie over and over, I got over that fear thanks to this movie. I'm telling you, this movie from 1988 in its cheesy ways, it's a really good movie. Pick it up. Let's put it this way: the whole movie is about killer clowns from outer space.